Alright, Shalom Akim. This is your brother Benoit. Coming back with another one. Through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory. Be unto the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahawashi. Alright, double on sons and apostles of the great millstone, who rule in time and his truth and a sincere citation unto the brethren, pushing his word through truth and sincerity and life for you to do so. Alright, I'm the brother Benoit. Come back out here with another one. And yeah, man, we back over another one, man. I just wanted to do this video on basically glimpsing at 2024 and possibly what to expect, man. We're still fresh at the year, but obviously, man, we can have a vision of or a clear view of what's gonna happen in 2024, man. Yo, man, this is crazy because a lot of people still don't see this, but this year is going to be pretty rowdy. From what I've seen, there's actually a lot of elections going on around the world. Obviously them selecting new leaders. There's still a lot of rumors of wars and stuff like that. But this article is going into turbulence. Okay, and if you guys don't know what a turbulence is, turbulence can operate at any speed pretty much. Okay, and obviously when it picks up speed, it becomes very violent. It's basically like the analogy of chaos, man, or a moment of time, which is what we're in, man. Right now everything seems pretty chill. Everyone goes to work, come home, do whatever the hell they gotta do, but in all reality, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Okay, all right. And this year, man, is gonna be pretty crazy, man. A lot of people are distracted by the thought of the reason why a lot of these people are distracted too, what I start to realize is that they have a lot of problems, man. They have to pay their bills, they work in 3 jobs. No wonder people can't really pay attention to what's going on. That's what I realized, man. I started realizing that a lot of people, these people have problems. They have mental health issues they're dealing with. They have to pay all these damn bills. They're worrying about 20 different things, man. They can't really see this, but hey, that's the Lord blocking these people's vision, but it says Belair Rugine, okay, leader warns humanity is on the threshold of a grandiose events, okay, meaning many, okay. And we opened the year, I remember we're on I believe the 15th, okay, right? We're pretty much almost in the 3rd week of January. We're in the 2nd week right now. But yeah, man. I think this is pretty much the 3rd week. But anyways, man, we pretty much opened up with earthquakes, man. Okay, we opened up with earthquakes. There was elections in Canada, okay, which pretty much they were indicating that there's gonna be even more tax raises. A lot of things that used to help people in the past, like pensions, investments, all these things, right? A lot of these things basically are going to be cut short. Okay, a lot of your Section 8s, a lot of government assistance. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you're going to see a lot of struggle this year. You're going to see a lot of home evictions, a lot of job losses. Okay, and these are part of the events that's going to get ready to happen, man. And I've been talking about a lot of the job losses and job cuts and all these things since 2022, because that's when these articles started to show more and more. Okay. Right, let's read a little bit of this article, but it says this year will be a dramatic and turbulent as the world is on the threshold of a grandiose of events. Belarus President Alexander Lukashenko said that in a representation of an occasion of Orthodox New Year, I would like to warn you. Okay, and that's what these world leaders be doing. Okay, at least the ones that are in the other countries. Okay, they actually talk about the probability of running out of food or a famine or an EMP attack. They talk about those things, man. A lot of you people in the Western Hemisphere, I noticed a lot, man, you're just blind. You literally think these things are impossible. These people think these things are impossible, man. Like, they think that they're untouchable. Like, these things could never happen to their country. Okay, all right, and it's very highly likely that it will happen to your country, because think about it, if everybody else is getting hit with this and that, where is all the focus going to be? It's going to be on the people who are not getting hit, the people who are not affected. That's where all the attention is really going to be, It says the world is on the eve of a grand dose of events. We are in a precious situation today. It is like walking on thin ice. All right, and that is true, because this shit can go down at any second, man. You know, the economy is on the verge of crashing at any second. Okay, all right. A lot of the things you guys hold dear, or like, okay, is gonna come to an end. I made that video basically going into what was it called, man? What was that video called, man? I have to go back and look at it. I made it like, I think, a week ago. Okay, but really, in all actuality, the only people that are gonna see this is the ones that the Lord wants to see. Okay, the only people are gonna see and be prepared and warned and actually watch the news and things. That's who the Lord really wants to see. Okay, the Lord wants them to see that, man. It says, ye have John chapter 15 verse 16. It says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit, that your fruit should remain, that whosoever shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. Okay, and the elect through their prayers are gonna ask for protection in these times. Okay, right? A lot of these people aren't gonna have protection. You know, they have faith in a lot of vain things. They have faith in their government assistance. All these government assistances they have. You know, all these man, what is that called, man? The government assistance, the pension plans at work, the benefits, all these things. They have faith in those things, that if all hell were to, break loose, they can cash out or something, man. Those things aren't gonna matter in those times, man. Okay, and if you do, what's to say someone else won't take it from you? Who's really gonna protect you? Who's really gonna watch your back in those times? Not even your family members. A lot of your family members are gonna watch over you, man. Okay, and if anything, they're gonna try and rat you out for having all these things, man. That you were so prepared, right? It said it is like walking on thin ice. One careless move and we can sink. Okay, and that's the cause the state to capsize. In all likelihood, this year will be very dramatic. There you go. Okay, and I believe the presidential elections are actually this year as well in the United States, so that can cause a lot of uproar as well. Okay, right? And obviously, I'm not gonna say, oh, I like Trump and this and that, but ever since Biden got into office, I believe that was in 2021. Okay, there's been a lot of chaos over there in America, man. A lot of job cuts, a lot of interest rates rising, a lot of rent rising, just a lot of chaos, man. Nothing being done about anything. Okay, accepting more immigrants and stuff. Which I'm probably gonna make more videos on those things, but I'm just trying to touch upon the grand scheme of things, man. It says the Bulgarian leader pointed out and continued persistent attempts by the U.S. to rule the world the way it was after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Okay, which is pretty much what they want to do. Okay, we've already went over this 1,000 times, but pretty much they want to rewrite the world, man. They want to restart everything. Okay, this is why there's going to be no attempt to save the world's economy, not just America's economy, but the world's economy, which majority of the world runs off the Federal Reserve. There's a reason why a lot of these nations are ditching the Federal Reserve and are doing a lot of trades in gold and yen. Okay, they're doing a lot of trade in gold and yen. Okay, currencies. All right, so there's gonna be no, you see a lot of these nations are trying to preserve and hold up the economy of what's left of it. But once that collapses, man, pretty much the world is in chaos, because anything bought, sold, traded, okay, or anything of an expense or value in the market is going to become non-existent. Okay, like, you think you're going to be able to trade your car in that time? No. You think you're going to be able to sell your house in that time? No. This is why a lot of things, when all hell breaks loose or there's war, what happens? A lot of cars, banks, money, no one cares about those things. Those are all abandoned, man. The true thing that matters in those times, okay, is protection, survival. Okay, which a lot of these people, they aren't going to survive these things that are to come. Okay, right? This is Amos chapter 3 verse 3. Okay, That's why only the elect is gonna understand this, because a lot of you don't really care. You're not gonna care till it's too late. Like it's gonna hit you in your face. Then you're gonna be like, oh, now, now I want to learn, and now I want to see. That's when they're gonna want to learn, sit there and learn about the Lord and what the Lord meant when He said this and that. It's gonna be too late by that time. Okay. Amos chapter 9 verse 8 says, behold, the Lord of the eyes are upon a sinful kingdom. Okay, which this kingdom is going to receive the judgment for all the times that it was wicked upon the earth. All the influence, all the cancer that you push out upon the earth, all the agendas, the doctrines that you pushed out upon man, woman, and child upon the earth, even these animals too, believe it or not. Okay, if Esau trying to turn animals gay out here, okay, crossbreeding species and doing this and that, experimenting, tormenting animals, it's the same thing that he did with the man, woman, and child. So Esau's gonna have to pay for a lot of the crimes that he's done. Okay, and part of those crimes is you losing your kingdom. Okay, so it says, and I will destroy from out the face of the earth, saying that the Lord will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob except the Lord, meaning that there's going to be an elect or a remnant left in the end times. Okay, which there is obviously going to be. Okay, it says there have been a demonstration bombings just for the sake of the upcoming elections. There you go. Okay, which is pretty much to distract you guys. Okay, all these things that are happening is to distract you from the elections. Okay, right? A lot of these people, they don't want to really want the people to cast votes or even have their eye on the election. They want to be just distracted. There's a reason why, that Israel and Palestine BS is going on. So you guys are focusing all over there when you really should be looking at the elections. Who's running for this? Who's running for that? How is it being elected? All these things. Who's casting votes? Who has a majority of votes? Right? Next thing you know, the election is gonna be I'm just making up some random date, but June the 24th, whole half of the year, you were paying attention to wars in Ukraine, wars in Israel and Palestine. Wars in Taiwan and this, and there might be a blackout and no internet. That's what you're gonna be distracted with. That's what you're gonna be distracted with. Blueface and Christian Rock. Then next thing you know, you have a new president. You didn't even know. You'd be like, oh, I didn't get to vote. I didn't get to this. You're gonna be distracted by all the BS. You're gonna be distracted at the job cuts that happened this year. You're gonna be distracted that your interest rate and your tax rates rose. Next thing you know, you're angry. So it's all distractions at the end of the day, man. It's all distractions. All right. It says, how cool am I? How cool am I? Luca Shinseko said, the whole planet may go up in flames. This cannot be allowed, and it is. Obviously due to World War III. Okay, this planet is gonna go up into flames due to World War III, literally in flames. Okay. Because what do the scriptures tell you? The scriptures tell you that he that liveth by the sword shall die by the sword. Every ounce of power that Esau has been gotten by the sword. Okay, he has to kill and destroy, take and rob from others. There's nothing been gained out of respect by Esau. Nothing is respectable by him. His nature isn't respectable, man. Okay? The scriptures literally tell you that he's gotten everything by lies and deceit. He's a deceitful man. Okay? All right, let's wrap this up, man. Let's get the last scripture. Okay. So this is Zechariah chapter 13, and we'll start at verse 8. Okay. Right, and a lot of that Jeffrey Epstein stuff too. That's coming into the woodworks. That's all distractions, man. Okay, that dude's definitely alive, man. The third day he's in prison, he just hangs him. Come on, man, be real. All right, all these things are distraction to distract you from what's going on. Okay, Esau's 10 steps ahead of you. All right. Zechariah chapter 13 verse 8, it says, and it shall come to pass that in the end of all the land, saith the Lord power, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third therein shall be left in. Okay, which is the elect. Okay, a lot of these other people are gonna be left too. Okay, in those times, because a lot of these people, they're not down with Esau's program neither. Okay, Esau be thinking that he's gonna convert everyone. Not a lot of these people are not down with what you're producing here, man. Okay. A lot of these, and when you go and look at France, Portugal, Italy, why there's so much riots? Because a lot of these people aren't down with what's going on. Okay, they're not down with no damn New World Order. They're not down with, the toxic foods, the air, all these things, man. They're not down with Esau's program and what he's presenting. They're not down with that, man. Okay. All right, and there has to be some type of resistance, not physically, but obviously there has to be some type of resistance to Esau, you know, people to oppose his ideas, right? It says, verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, which is the elect. Okay, which is what we're going through right now, man. You know, we're pretty much going through the fire right now. Okay, and more of that fire will be presented in Jacob's trouble. Okay, because that's going to be the ultimate test. You know, when we're tempted with the mark of the beast. Okay, we're tempted with various things, man. Okay, we're going to be tempted with various things. Every man's going to go through that hour of temptation, if you will. All right, it says, and then refine that my silver is refined, and try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. Okay, which that's who's going to be protected at that time. The people who are going to be protected is the elect. Okay, and you, whoever is listening to these videos, you might not be a part of the elect, but you may come in encounter with one of the elect, and they may be untouched, unscathed. They look healthy, they look good, while everybody else is scavenging through the garbage. Just like in Venezuela, Puerto Rico, you know those videos that surface every time they have a hurricane, okay, a natural disaster. What are the people doing? They're going through the garbages, they're going in the zoos, killing and eating the animals, and sometimes even they resort to cannibalism as well. Okay, you're gonna see the elect unscathed, just moving with the wind, you know, because that's how you move through the spirit. How you move through the spirit moves like a wind, man. It takes you anywhere, and that's what's gonna happen in that time. A lot of the elect is gonna be just taken with the wind. They're gonna just move with the wind, the spirit. The scriptures tell you we shall be pilgrims upon the earth, man. Okay, that's talking about those times. Okay, we're just gonna move with the spirit, move with the wind. Okay, you know. So I just wanted to make a quick video on that, man. 2024 is gonna be a very big year, man. Okay, and I won't be surprised if 2025, you know, pretty much everything is set up for everything, man. Okay, because they're gonna have president elections, and I won't be surprised if whatever oppression's going on right now is amplified 10 times more. And I'm talking about those interest rates, those rents, taxes, unnecessary taxing like carbon tax, climate change tax, and all these BS stuff, man. All right, so yeah, man, just stay diligent, stay prayed up. Okay, and till next time, I'm gonna say call halal Yahawashi Yoshai. Till next time, I'm gonna say shalom.